member Gaurav, who has a textile fabrication unit right here in California, and he supplies to Costco and Walmart and other leading retailers. So Gaurav, go ahead.
Thank you, Ashish, and thank you, Your Excellency, for your time. I'm going to come straight to the business. I'm not going to, I'm not from technology world. I'm consumer-based businessman here. As you said in point 3, how can we develop our relationship, business relationship and economic relationship between India and US? When pandemic happened, the crisis made an opportunity for China. Multiple people became billionaires overnight. We couldn't do that. Majority is because of the logistics part. Right now, the world is facing the major logistics challenge. I request you, if somehow you can bring to attention, how to increase the flights from New Delhi, Bombay, Chennai, Calcutta to LA, because there is so much product that can be brought in this world, and that's where we are lacking. I know everybody in technology is doing good, and we want to succeed in technology, but as a consumer, we have a huge labor force. What can we do to improve the logistics part? Because I'm one of the fastest importer here in this country who brings in goods from India within 6 to 8 weeks delivery time, from start to finish, which is unheard of in the fashion industry ever. So we are trying to do our best, and the partners that I have in India are doing a tremendous job. We're doing everything with the power cuts in Punjab, I have factories in Ludhiana, we're struggling through that. And people are still cooperating. And the two best things that happened recently is one, US Senate banned cotton from China. How can we jump on this category? India is a country where it has maximum cotton, and we can be probably number 1 if we can get the opportunity. How can we get your support and get the right people? Second thing is, we have a very dynamic textile leader, minister now, which is Piyush Goyal. He can make a difference in bringing technology and innovation in our country, where the manufacturers can benefit with probably free import, duty-free import of the machines. So can you please help us with that, with the textile sector, because that is where just 3% of where we could be ruling, big time, but we are nowhere close to where we should be. Thank you, and I request, how can you help us get to those very important points that can be focused, and we can increase the business, consumer business, and cooperation between both the worlds. Thank you.
Thank you. You raised a very relevant issue, and we are very mindful. You have, of course, mentioned China, and I just want to say that the democratic countries have sometimes non-democratic ethos finds it more cumbersome. But what I want to say is that it's very important for the system to run through where everybody comes on board, because it's much more lasting. It's not subject to whims and fancies. But the logistics comment is very relevant, and I understand what you are mentioning. My leadership is conscious of this part. We, not only just in the airline connects, where of course United and Air India are taking a lead as far as LA is concerned, but even on the ports and the internal railways, you have mentioned about the former railways minister, who has been very broad-minded and positive in his approach. But on the logistics, there is an effort to put a lot of investments, and those are needed. And I think that is also very critical to a whole lot of trade and exchange that is going on between our two countries, including with LNG. You are aware that in the last 4 years, from $0, United States is, in the last 4 years, it has exported $20 billion worth LNG. Right? Logistics is a very important dimension of that, because the energy basket in India has many dimensions. So I take on board. What I will request you is that some of your ideas, if you can share with the Council General and us.
Absolutely.
We will take those on board and ensure that they are brought to the attention of relevant authorities in Delhi, so that they are aware that here is one of the very important importers from India, and what kind of logistics issues you are facing. So that will be useful, and we will certainly take note of that. You want to say something before I answer your second?
Thank you.
Your second part related to a specific this thing on duty free, share that also with us. We will again, and I will assure you that I'll also bring it to the attention of Minister Goyal himself, that you have brought it out when I visited South Carolina, California. Sorry.
So I'm related to the biggest manufacturing association in India, part of graduate from NIFT. So I pretty much have been involved in the fashion industry in India, and I know most of the people. So would like I can get everybody together, and they'll all be in the same, because one of the fashion news publication, Apparel Resources, Apparel Online, published an article about me in March, and I stated clearly this is what should be done, how we can improve the business, how we can improve the logistics. There's so much demand. People have so much faith in India right now here, in most of the retailers. It's the right time, the right opportunity to boost this up.
And I'm sure Thai here is so happy to have you, given your fashion experience. I'm sure they can also benefit a bit.
Thank you, sir.